Tuesday, December 28th, 2021. This robe I have not worn since I got kicked out of Patchogue in Suffolk County. This is the robe that I used to wear when I was under biological attack in Suffolk County in Patchogue, with nowhere to turn. Since I've returned to Queens, I use a green hooded sweatshirt instead of this robe. But the distinction that I want to make is, while I'm here in the fallout shelter, this is one of the only things that made it with me here, is that there was this ride at the amusement park on Long Island when I was little. There's an amusement park called Adventureland in Farmingdale, New York. They had, I don't think they still have it, but they had for a while when I was little, something called a Gravitron. I think it was Adventureland. One of the amusement parks that Lou and Lynn took me to had it. Might have been Great Adventure. And so, or Coney Island, one of these. What it would be is you would get on this spaceship-looking UFO, and you would stand against the wall, and then they'd say, okay, now we're gonna start. They put the music really loud, and then it would start spinning like a centrifuge. And you literally, like astronaut training, would get stuck to the wall. That's what we called it, astronaut training. Because that's what the really heavy gravity felt like. So this ride was called Gravitron. And it was a centrifugal device. The only other thing in a non-human device that I've seen this used is in a laboratory when you spin platelets, when you do a hematocrit, and you do a blood count between the red, and you separate the plasma from the red and the white blood cells. You put it inside a centrifuge-like device, and it spins. It's the same idea. They just had it as a amusement ride for kids. So in this particular area, when I say feels like I'm turning to stone, it's a Gravitron reference. It just means that somewhere the weather pattern or the gravity is off in calculations of some sort. And it is hurting. It's causing massive pain within my biology, and it makes it very difficult to function because your body while it's not that heavy gravitron that the ride had at the amusement park, it is still heavy enough that it makes it difficult to like move the arm. It makes everything, like I say, it's a metabolic bolus, like push. It is so hard to like motivate and to even move through this kind of acclimate. Now I don't have vertigo. Vertigo is when the humans explain to me in the medical field, vertigo is when you see the room spinning and you have to steady yourself. I don't have that. What I have is a steady image, but I have heavy gravity, heavy gravitron, I guess you could say, where it makes the moving of the appendages and the extremities hard they're heavy, and then it feels like electricity coursing through each of your joints. Sometimes popping in the large area like the elbow or the kneecap to straighten out as some kind of discharge or displacement. I mean, if you explain it as I'm shipwrecked on Long Island, on Fish Island, since a kid, and I have Eric Thomas Jefferson I'm supposed to be with since birth, and I've been left here, and then I've had to try to make it on my own while being harmed and progressively getting worse, being thrown in all sorts of situations I should have never had to even enter, ever. I had a marital bed way before Jason with Niklaus Hitler is the name that he used and I used on that trip when Ian was there at Hofstra. That was a marital bed. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he had to leave without me. I don't know why he didn't come back for me. I don't know why Jason was ever allowed anywhere near me. But now I've got major problems 43 years after horrific things have taken place in North America, in the United States of America, and the state of New York. Star 1978, Star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.